Hello everybody and welcome back to Brookhaven, and today I am going to be making my own city. Now I'm going to just park up over here. Now you can see around the outskirts of Brookhaven, if I go all the way up, I'm going to go higher and higher. You can see, this is a good view, wait let me just go zoom out. You can see that there are a bunch of hills on the outskirts, and they are big enough to actually have cities. So today in this episode I am going to be making my own city on these hills in Brookhaven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this called Cola Town. Now that's the only thought I actually had, and that's because of Todd. Yeah, literally Todd. But so I'm just going to turn into Todd. I'm going to make Cola Town. Okay, now I bet Todd would really like this in real life. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the entrance. Now, the entrance is going to be here. So first, the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need a prop box. And the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need the borders. So that's what I don't want to waste so many props. So I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay. And what we're going to do instead is I'm going to make the entrance. So if we go into here, I think it was here. No, it wasn't here. Sorry guys. Sorry, technical difficulties. Sorry. So it should be somewhere. I don't know if it's in here. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. Okay. So if we place down these, okay, we can place them down. And we can place them down in different parts. Okay, and then in between those areas, I could put a fence, and then I can make the entrance. So we're going to make a small fence area around here. I don't want to waste all of my props, because if you know Brookhaven, there's a limited amount of props you can have. I'm just going to make little something here. So this is the entrance. So that side is the entrance, and then this is the exit, which I'm right here now. Just gonna make the props. There we go. So now I've placed down the props over here. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure it's bright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it 12 p.m. and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop time, because you can do that. So now time is stopped. So that means it's gonna be nice and bright, and I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and then we can just change it back. So now what we can do is we can open these up, have little places for the security guards, and then they can open the up for IDs and stuff. So I'm going to put some signs here. So I'm going to make this so one sign over here, then another sign over here, and then I'm going to put one sign over here, and then one sign over here. So now I'm going to start putting words on here. So I'm going to put welcome to Cola Town. Okay, that's the only name I can think of. I'll think of other names later. IDs, and we're going to put passports ready. Okay, so IDs and passports ready. And then this is going to be the exit. So it's going to say, thank you for visiting Cola Town. Okay, and then I'm going to write here, please come again soon. Okay, because that's what you see in shops and stuff. Okay, so that is all we're going to need. So basically this is the door process. So, oh right, this is right next to the road. So basically what we're going to do, people are going to come here. It's really hard to get into. Okay, then people are going to come here, they're going to show their IDs and passports, and then security guards are going to press that, and then they can go inside, and then they will close it again, And then when they go outside, okay, they can show their visas to Brookhaven, because that's obviously where they... Okay, right, I need to turn the drift settings too high. Okay, oh my god, it's so slippery. Okay, so they would show their passports and IDs to exit Cola Town, and then they would go outside. So that's basically the process of entering and exiting over here. So I'm just going to close that. Okay, so then, to stop people from going in from here, because I accidentally made it over here, not over there, then I just put down this big, giant fence over here. I'm going to put this one, actually. I'm just going to put it over here, so that no one enters. And then basically we'll just have like a bunch of military guys all over. Okay, so that's the fence. Oh wait, there's a little gap. Yeah, I'll just do like a small fence over here so that people can't go. Okay, so this is the big fence so that people don't go in through here. They're gonna only go through here. So then we're gonna come. Jump. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, that's illegal. So then this is the car park area. So this is basically the car park all the way up the hill. So I'm gonna write here. Well, what am I doing? So I'm gonna write down here. So I'm gonna go here. Then I'm gonna write car park 100 colas per day. Car park 100 colas per day. Okay, and then here is going to be VIP pass, VIP pass, citizens, VIP pass citizens is only 50 colas. So Cola Town is expensive, okay? The currency here is cola, basically cola, okay? So then this is all the car park, okay? And then it's not until here where you actually come to Cola Town. Alright, so I'm going to put a sign here. Say, welcome to Cola Town. Welcome to Cola Town. Okay, so this is the official entrance of Cola Town. And then basically people will stay. This is the rich zone. So basically into zones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some nice lovely posh tents. Okay, some nice posh tents. Okay, you can see this looks very nice over here. So that's one side, and then here we will have some more. These tents are ginormous. Okay, oh, come back, come over here. So this is going to be known as this is a very narrow street over here. Okay, this is getting pretty narrow. I'm going to delete all of these because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make space for cars. Or we don't have to. I don't know. Right, and then here. Okay, right over that. That should be like this. Okay, now we are done with this bit. So I'm gonna do here. Type in here. Rich Street. So Rich Street is over here. So this is all Rich Street. People who can earn these. Then here is going to be oh yeah, okay. So these are very narrowly spaced out. So it's very cramped over here. I'm going to put some tents over here. So it's very narrow. So this is going to be called Broke Street. Okay, guys, I've just reached the limit of my videos. So I'll see you all in part 2. Stay tuned for part 2 because I'll be carrying on this video. Bye.